Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. Let's go ahead and see what the hell you're doing. You are stuck there, which is entertaining, I'm sure, but not necessarily helpful. Where can I put you? You can grab metals from somewhere. Cool, I bet. I don't know where. We're pulling polymers, but I think we're done with that now. Oh no, actually, we still have polymers right here. And some metal there. So, and lots of stuff, actually. Alright, why don't you go ahead and give me whatever you can and drop it off. That meteor came a little closer than I like. That was a little scary. Okay, we're still moving along at speed 3. We don't actually have any colonists yet. We built the dome, but this Moxie is not making power, or not making oxygen. Even though it's right next to power. I don't know why it's not powered.
Dust storm approaching.
Did I do this wrong? It's right next to, in two places, it's next to some generation. So what the actual heck?
Breakthrough discovered.
Power production is 45, but total demand is 46. So that's why. That's why. Okay, let's do a wind turbine. It's probably about past time for to do that anyway. And how far out can we build? Pretty far out. Okay. So if I go out this way, kind of sort of split the grid. What happened to my... I had a mod that let me show... that showed me where these things are, but it's not going to show me now for some reason. Just build it out that way. It's okay. Give me some wind turbines.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found. We have a power shortage.
We do have a power shortage. I am trying to address that right now. So, I mean, these will require machine parts, right? Yeah, machine parts and concrete. Good use for those, though. These are generated and constructed, so we're good to go. So you can go ahead and launch, and I won't risk anything there. The drones will hopefully be split evenly or
we have
thereabouts.
A power shortage.
Then we got magnetic extraction. Production increased by 50%. That's a good breakthrough. I like it. Keep me on those breakthroughs. They are a little expensive, but we're getting to the point. We're getting pretty close to the point where we're going to have to worry about that. We're going to have to get research on board here. Basically, we're going to have to research on Mars if we're going to make any significant progress. So we're almost to the point where we're going to have to start putting people on Mars. So, to that end, we should be constructing this. Now, power generation is going to be a little slow at first, but we're going to get there. There we go. Got powered up. Got just enough power going. That's what I like to see. Yeah, there we go. Power production's going like crazy. Actually, we get 71% elevation boost. That's great. That is great. Okay, so power grid is looking in good shape. Now we can start thinking about putting people on Mars. It's a mistake I made before, is going a little bit too hard too soon. It's not going to be the case now. Okay, so we definitely need research. We need to think about getting a passage. So this is where the research building is going to go since it's not a full building. And playground would be nice. It does cultivate perks. So I guess we can put it there. I'm expecting children, though I guess not necessarily going to happen. Living quarters. There, or... yeah, right there's fine. Now the real question is... we should definitely put in a grocer. And security station. Because who knows what renegades are going to pop up. Not in our store. Gym's not a terrible idea. Infirmary's pretty good, though. Should definitely do an infirmary. That actually leaves an empty space right in the middle of that, so give me a small garden in the middle.
We have an oxygen shortage.
How do we have an oxygen shortage, though? How is that even possible right now? Because you're not working. Why aren't you working?
Cable fault reported.
I'm very confused why you're not working. I do not want to destroy the building. Oh, it doesn't work during dust storms. There's a dust storm going on right now. Okay, no, that makes total sense.
Sector scanned.
It is a little disturbing there was no stored oxygen at all, though. Well, all the more reason not to have people here yet, I suppose. Oh, and the concrete extractor is foobar. That's too bad. You should definitely destroy it as much as you can. And then I guess we'll put another one here. I don't know how much we can overlap, but well, I guess we'll find out. Nope, blocking objects, so we can't overlap at all. That's bad. I can try to pull what I can, but placement's going to be tricky. Yeah, it won't let me actually do it until I just destroy this building. I can rebuild it, but yeah, we can't actually clear. We need decommission protocol. Some engineering tech somewhere. It's got to have it. Shazbot. Well, we can. I mean, we're not going to be able to fully exploit it, but we can work with what we can, I guess. Coming through here, that'll take care of that part at least. Right about there, I guess. And then, of course, make the power go over that way. There you go. That's still within range? Yes. Okay. Good. Right, because we have this other drone extractor, which is not in range of, but makes everything else work. Okay. So we're going to need more than 15 people, right? We're going to have 2 extractors going, which we should probably build.
Resources are low.
So rare metal extractor. Electronics are low. You're not wrong. They are low.
Sector scanned.
Let's go and build this. That should be powered. And then the metal extractor. Make sure they don't have to run too far there. There you go. Yeah, we should build another set of living quarters. There you go. And then we're going to need food. We're going to need all the food. I would love to do farms first thing, but I think that might be a mistake. We probably should just do hydroponics. Single work shift, only 3 workers. Just make a bunch of hydroponic bays here. And then might as well put in a small garden or a small alley in the middle there. And then we have this sector, which I don't know what to do with. So 15, 15 would be 30. We require, let's see, so this is going to be 18 vacant residential slots. I don't know, we should wait until this is all built. Otherwise we're not going to get a good picture. We do have another whole thing here, though. Though, if we're going to be building another dome in this area, I don't know. More water here wouldn't be a bad idea. How much water production do we have right now?
Research complete.
Okay, water production 2, which means it's not going to be good enough. That's passenger. Okay, passenger rockets carry more. So, okay, so what we want is on the engineering track. I just don't know where. Polymer factory is good. I mean, all these are good. Storage compression. Cargo space. Let's do storage compression so that we have a little bit more to shore up in case of an emergency. Water production wouldn't be a bad idea. Upping it, and there's no way we can build more of these yet. Though I guess we could always bring in more moisture evaporators. Though if they don't work during a storm, and this does work during a storm, that would seem to be our real backup. Yeah, see, we need a passage here, huh? Very likely we're going to put a passage here and here. Here to go to here, assuming that's not too far. And then here down to whatever domes are going to be over here or over here. because we're probably going to build around to eventually get here, maybe? Seems pretty nuts.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, right, anomalies. I've been totally blanking on anomalies. You need to go up here and recharge. And you are apparently done, which doesn't seem right. So, a ton of metal right there. Go ahead and come on over here, load these resources, whatever you can find. And come up here to deposit them. And with both our rockets gone, we need the fuel refinery to just deposit only in one spot. Right next to it. And it looks like we need a shipment of electronics as well as machine parts. So let's go ahead and call in that right now. And while we're here, rover would not be a terrible idea. Definitely need more polymers. Okay, we can't call in a rover. That's fair. We already have a polymer factory prefab. We have the ability to research electronics and machine parts, so that's actually unnecessary. Moisture evaporator might be good. Drone hub might be good. Yeah, let's do drone hub. And launch that towards me. That'll help. Ready to go? Ready to go. Okay. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna go over here. Also need to make sure our scans, yep, okay, scans are almost done. Go ahead and scan down this way. That's where we were originally going to land. Obviously didn't work out. That's a lot of deep metal deposits, though. It's a little tempting to work our way up that way, isn't it? How would we do that? Not possible, I don't think. And we could loop up this way, but that's a lot of domes. Even if we research microdomes, it's a lot of domes. We could just build up here and just let the shuttles take care of it. Not that we have shuttles yet, but we will. Eventually, maybe. Need a lot more fuel for the shuttles to work, though, so, you know, just keep working. 12 per soul is not so bad. We need a lot more water modules, though. Or just water down here. So with this being split off, we can actually maybe destroy this. It's probably not a bad idea. So get rid of these. Just zoom a little bit better. There we go. This is going to require power here. What do you need? Oh, you need machine parts, which we don't actually have yet. Okay. Nope, that's fair.
Anomaly analyzed.
There you go. Anomaly analyzed. 56% power. You should probably go over and recharge, just to be safe. Seems a little risky to do that, otherwise. Okay, so we need this done. So, water extractor is not from there. Not have a water extractor? Oh, there we go. Water extractor. Just not where I expected it to be. Okay, and then you should pipe that stuff. You know what? Pipe it straight to the dome. What the hell? Any other domes is probably going to be... Okay, so the passageway is going to be interesting. So I think we can put it up this way. Passageway is going to happen. It's going to build the dome like right around here. I guess it'd be... If the passageway even happens, and who knows if that's going to work. Okay, so now that you're powered, ready to go, come into here. Alright. Good, so the water structure needs power, of course. Oh. Well, no, this didn't work. This works. Power cable, and it will just follow this. There we go. You ready to go? Oh no, you're ready to land. Sure. Come right on down. We actually haven't made a landing pad yet. Should probably do that at some point. Landing pad right here would be bad because that's where we want to do the passageway. Here would be good though. Wherever this rocket's landing would not be a bad landing pad for us. Okay, drones are going, which is great.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Oh yeah, anomaly just gave us our research first thing. So we got the Martian burned out can't speak today. Not gonna say it again. Yeah, tornado was a big deal. Do we have any other research? Yeah, up there.
Sector scanned.
You're at 75%. That's totally enough to be able to get up there. How about the metal resource guy? He's working. Stuff's getting done. Dropping off some metals. Where the heck he is? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Or no, you're powering up right now. But you are dropping off metals. Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, we're no longer short on machine parts, but we're going to be. It's okay, let's see what we got. 28 vacant residential slots, but 35 vacant work slots. That's obviously not kosher. So, let's open this up. Give me more residences. Now, of course, it doesn't matter too much for the first batch, because we're only going to be able to call in like 20 people in that first rocket. It's 25, right? 24, something like that. But I want to make sure we at least come to parity, or at least close to parity as we can.
Breakthrough discovered.
Martian steel. That sounds awesome. Lowers metal cost for building construction by 25%. That sounds fantastic. Please give. Please give. I'm really going hard on these breakthroughs, but those seem awesome, basically. More applicants will appear. Right. Applicants are a thing now. Oh, our ecology is nice too. Polymer factory, electronics factory. So we got to do these as well. Oh, polymer factory. Right. We need to make those. So that could work, right? We have. Well, now we have the extractor going. Can produce 5 more if needed, and it's going to be needed. It's definitely going to be needed. Once we start getting people in, they're going to require. What is it? Like, do people require like a liter of water a day or something like that? I forget exactly what that is. You're full, right? You are full. I'm going to make another water tower right over here. Just to shore up. Might not help if we get a cold snap, but if we don't get a cold snap, that'll be really good for us. So, that'll help. I'm trying to think what else we need. A battery near the... Yeah, another battery might not be a bad idea. Do that. Just in case. And it's just going to be a matter of getting the people in. So I think we're about ready. The dome hasn't lost power in a while. So I think we're about ready for people. I think we are. This thing could, of course, use some kind of spire, but we don't have any spires researched for now, so... Power should be doing okay, right? Yeah, we're 31 surplus and it's nighttime, so that's good. Okay. Obviously, we're going to have to expand our abilities later, but for now... Oh, you know what we need? We have the metals depot up there, which is good. We need a rare metals depot. And I think we just go ahead and put that here for now. Basically next to the rare metal extractor.
Cable fault reported.
Whenever you launch, and actually you're almost ready to launch. Why aren't you blinking? I don't know, but you're ready to go. Just go. I don't need you here. We can build a landing pad right there. That'll be close enough to these 2 domes. Should work out. Use a lot of concrete, I believe, but only 10. That's not so bad. So yeah, go ahead and put me down right about... like right there. How about... let's see. Like this. That way we'll be able to see the logo more often. Yeah, that'll be good for us. And let's go ahead and call in that rocket. Let's do it. Passengers, please. So we can carry 22 people, 42 residences. That's great, so we can be really specific. Oh, right. I have the no specialization rules on, don't I? Well, foobar. Okay. Well, then that's what we have. That's what we have. Sex I don't care about. Perks. Actually, any of these perks would be good. Gamers, not great right now. No gamers. Religious is okay, I guess. Composed, that's great. Actually, if you are composed, I'll definitely take more of you. Workaholics as well. No penalty for heavy workloads. Minus relaxation. And not a big fan. I guess we'll actually just take that out. Rugged. Yeah, here we go. If you're rugged, we want more of you. If you're fit, we want more of you. Let's see. If you're an enthusiast, we want more of you. Hippies. Gain twice as much comfort in gardens and parks. We don't actually have very many of those, so Party animals. Additional cover with satisfying social interests. We actually don't have any social places right now, so no. Okay. Down to 36 people. We can do with flaws. No alcoholics. No gamblers. Hypochondriacs. We have infirmaries, so that could work. Loner. Population over 30. The first dome's not going to have a population over 30, so actually, that's okay. No lazy people, please. No idiots, please. Glutton. No, but we can make that work, I guess. Coward would be okay. 4 cowards. If we have disasters, we're already doomed. Okay, rocket capacity. You know what? We're good enough. Launch Snickers at us. We'll try not to go horrible here. Okay, so you're increasing. Water's getting up there, which is great. Okay. I think our first dome's about ready to go. I totally forgot about social, but hopefully that's what we can make this dome for, maybe? We'll just have to live without any social. I guess we could knock this down and put in like a bar, I guess? Or a gym. Yeah, we could knock this down and put in a gym. And we have the playground, which is good, but the gym might actually be better. Okay, well no, actually we can't destroy the building. Right? We don't actually have the ability. Right. Okay, yeah, so we're just set with what we have. That's how it goes. Let's accept it. Breathe in, breathe out, that's all we get. So it's too late now. Alright, list is made, that's great. So you guys are paused. Why are you paused? Well, because you're done. Okay, so you should come over here and recharge. And where are you paused? You don't have any reason to be paused. I mean, okay, we might have enough metal to last us until the end of the century, but we don't know that for sure. So come down here and gather these metals. I'd love to set up a route for you, but I don't know what that would be. And of course, I always end up looking at night. It always happens. Every time. Every time. There we go. Hey, daytime. What do you know?
Sector scanned.
Can't tell if that's polymer or not. Oh, it is. One whole polymer. What do you frickin' do? One polymer is better than no polymer, I guess, but not by much. Okay, there's some good metals around here. Alright, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to set up route from here, if that's polymer, metal, whatever it is, and then you're going to come up here, and you're going to deposit it. There you go. And wow, these rockets move a lot faster than they did last time. People are almost here. I think we're about ready. Could use a gym. We'll be sure to put that in the next dome, but for now, we might be okay. Not gonna worry about the next dome yet, though, because we still have to beat out the founding period. Before these guys land, hold on. Speed, actually, let's pause. I wanna make sure our crops are good here. Rice. I mean, that's okay. Rice should be okay. How long does rice take? 4 souls to grow. Anything a little faster? Wheatgrass. That's pretty fast. So make sure we don't starve. Your crop should be fine. And then for your crop, how about some vegetables? 4 souls, but decent amount of decent harvest. Okay, let's land. And go ahead and drop right there. And zoom on. Zoom on, zoom on. And of course, they're going to drop off food. We should probably make a food
Full
depot.
of hope and determination.
Yeah.
Milestone achieved.
Let's go ahead and put in a food depot right there.
New colonists have arrived.
And actually, no food in these depots, please. Whoops. No. Sorry. That's not what I want to do. We have no food in these depots, please. Also, no rare metals. Or in this one. No food. No rare metals. Okay, RC Explorer, where can I send you? To one place. Over here. As for
Research
scanning,
complete.
okay, core rare metals, it's good. Which I'm sure is somewhere. Just don't know where yet. Okay. The research screen, and we will look at building a drone assembler is not so bad, so we don't have to call in the drones. The non-existent shuttle speed. Caddic is a little bit weird. Ecology is not bad. You know what? Polymer factory. That's important. Okay, so we got buildings going. Security is probably not as necessary, so I'm going to drop 2 shifts from that. And they'll get distributed elsewhere. They're non-specialists anyway, so it doesn't matter where they go. We'll get specializations later, somehow. Hey, people are wandering around. It's funny, you know, looking at these guys with blue shirts. In Star Trek, at least Next Generation, blue shirts meant medical technicians. I think that's true for dark metal in this game, or dark blue, rather. But for us, this just means these guys don't know what the hell they're doing. I like the guys shopping at the store. That's cool. Food just out there. What the hell? Where did they get this food? I guess from here, right? From the depot. Okay. Residents are kind of spread out, but that's okay. Alright. I would love a second shift here, but probably not important. At least we're generating some research. We'll generate more.
Breakthrough discovered.
Service spots. What does that do? Non-medical service buildings upgrade. Service buildings no longer require a worker and operate 100% performance. Service buildings no longer require workers. Right, didn't we have a question of this before? What makes a service building? I want to look that up, except I don't have my phone nearby. I have to grab my phone between episodes here. Making a polymer building, kind of tempted by. Oh, right, this thing does waste rock. Okay, give me a dumping site. I totally forgot that was a thing. Give me a dumping site right there. I'll make the drones go a little bit overboard.
Milestone achieved.
Produced food. Huzzah! 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 No broken crops. That's what I like to see. Okay, that was probably the wheatgrass one. Yeah, because they're pretty fast. So that'll help sustain us. Huzzah! Huzzah! Thank you for not failing crop production. I was really expecting a non-specialist to basically doom us there, but they didn't. It didn't. There's rare metals. Okay, we do have some workers there. 1.3 per soul. It's not so bad. And 2.3 metals per soul. Alright, that's decent. That'll get us some cash. Actually, the research is going to get us more cash than the metals. You know what? I'm going to forbid exports. No rare metals out. We're keeping the rare metals right here. Basically because I want to build electronics eventually, and by having a standby of rare metals, I think that might be a better call. This might not have been a good place for this depot, now to think about it. So move the depot over here, because the passageway is going to go right there. Let's get rid of that. They can move the food. Eventually we're going to need to... see, I like the depots to just disappear. Eventually we're going to need a bigger food depot, but for now, this totally works. Okay, so you're going... How many drones do you have? You have 5 drones. I mean, eventually we'll be able to make some.
Sector scanned.
We're not there yet. We also need electronics to make drones. We're not there yet either. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so a lot of metal deposits around. We don't know how to exploit the big ones, right? Yeah, not exploited with our current technology. There's a rare metal depot right there. Well, we get shuttles. We'd start dropping domes all over the place. Like, this is a bunch of good... Well, these are small. Still workable, though. Up, and of course, concrete extractors out. Well, it was nice having you there, but that's it. Gonna destroy you. Only at 150 for you. You can take off, right? Yeah, you're good. Thank you kindly. We're still in the founder stage, so I mean, filling this up would be great. We'll get there eventually. We're doing explorer. You explored, and that was all you did. That's all you can do, right? There's nothing else for you to do now? Not yet. Okay, come down here and recharge. What about you?
Resources are low.
Okay, you're still going. Resource low food. How, though? I guess the wheatgrass wasn't very much food, was it? Okay, I mean, that is a little worrying, but it's not too bad. I wish it told me how many... Oh, there you go. Food consumption is going to be 8. And we only have food production 1. Yeah, that's disturbing. I'll agree. Definitely disturbing. Now, hopefully these will be done.
Pipe
Well,
leak reported.
They're going to be a while. It's going to take some time. That's the reason why we're moving speed 3. So your food... Yeah, this has no food in it, right? Yeah, no food, no rare metals. Okay. Same with this. No food, no rare metals. Okay. That's what I expect for now. The water is doing what it can. This is full, right? Yeah, this is full. Okay. So you are not operating at peak. You're pretty close to peak, though. That's a little disturbing. We need more moisture evaporators, it looks like. Putting one here might not be a bad idea. I suppose we have any. Nope. Okay, well, calling that in, we have $2 billion. It should be enough. I'd like to do a little bit more research, though, so that we can get a little more cash. Yeah, we should definitely wait. Look how big the drones are compared to people. They're like car level. Maybe a motorcycle, but basically vehicle level. People just walking around like they didn't know a thing. I guess to them, maybe it's not. Maybe on Earth, they're all over the place. What are we researching now? We're researching extractor AI. Oh, right, so that they can work without crews. Yeah, okay. I'm good with that. Then we just need overseer crews basically for one shift, and these other ones can be full of drones, theoretically. Actually, would it be drones? Huh. If he uses some of our drones, that could be dangerous, but I guess we'll find out. Please tell me you're going to get food. The food is such a freaking nightmare sometimes. Okay, theoretically, this is like one shift away. Right? I mean, this is probably like 2 shifts, depending how fast this grows. That says growth time 1 soul. Keep doing wheatgrass. Just keep outputting it. The rice and the vegetables, we should be in a good way here. The thing is, the farms produce so much, but they use so much water. These only use 0.5. Yeah, that's actually a lot better. We are just barely meeting water production. Yeah, we need to call it in. Call in a cargo rocket. I need moisture evaporators. I need like 5 of them. I know that might be a little bit of panic there, but I think that's what we need. Give me some polymers as well. 10, 15 of each? Yeah, there we go. 15 of each. And 5 drones seems like overkill. Maybe like 3 drones. Because we can almost make our own drones. Drop machine parts. Give me more electronics. Yeah, that seems like good push there. Launch that to me. That'll be here in a day. I don't know where the hell we're going to put 5 moisture evaporators, but we're going to need them. We're absolutely going to need them. This is doing okay so far. I mean, it's barely been touched. It still has 12,000. Oh, but the dust storm's going to make this go wild then. Because we're not going to be able to do any moisture evaporating in a dust storm. Yep, so this was a good call. Glad I did this. You do have an exploration to do, right? Yeah, not yet. Might as well search what we can. Yeah, just scan wherever you can. Eventually we're going to have to make a passage. I don't even know how that's going to work. There's some rare metals down here that I really want, obviously. That's a lot of rare metals, too. Yeah, we definitely got to build this dome, eventually.
Building a new home on an alien world? That takes guts, to say the least.
Well, I mean, we did select for enthusiasts. Oh, right, we have... I mean, Lagrange is okay. But we need,
Sector scan.
We need a name for this thing. Alright, while this is ticking... Actually, let's slow down a little bit so I can find a proper name here. Well, the first one, should I name after my girlfriend every time? Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Karma Cat Corner. First one. Next one will be named after a subscriber or a follower on Twitch. Okay, zoom along. Should probably also name the shuttles. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Name the shuttles
Cable
on
fault
subscribers.
reported.
That'd be good too. Of course, we could name anything, right? You can name the transports. You can name the explorers. The reason why I don't is because if I just had to go off the icons, I might actually totally forget what they're worth, or what they do. I have to read the description every time. How are we low on food? How, though? We don't have any failed crops. So this worked, didn't it? Did we have a failed crop and I didn't realize? And we do have non-specialists doing this, so it's possible. I don't know. Do not know. Alright, we'll keep on going. Keep on working on it. Yeah, okay, the breakthrough's almost done.
Research complete.
There we go, extractor AI done. So that is only metal extractor, rare metal extractor. Okay. Work without crews. I don't know how to set up, so... Does this just happen now? There's no upgrade we can do. It looks like it just happens. It's funny, the workers, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. It actually does worse with people. Here, it does... And I can't turn it on, okay. Yeah, building performance, work shift workers, plus 50% with, you know, just the drones. Up here, worse. So it might actually be better to shut this off. So that it works better? Does that work? I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think that the status just goes off. And I can't turn it on. No, it needs at least one shift. Okay. Didn't realize. That's too bad. That's less efficient, but I guess just how it goes. You need overseers at some point. You need human overseers to see that the drones are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. Though if the people are bad, I mean, it's typical, right? Management is just worse for workers sometimes. Alright, the dust storm's going to be going for... Okay, only 21 hours. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And we actually have a decent amount of... Yeah, actually, it's full right now. Great. How about this one? Also full. Oh, probably because this is outputting as much as it can right now. So this still says not producing at full capacity. Well, I'll trust that the logistics knows what they're doing. So we're getting there. The Moxie's not generating though. Please tell me we have no oxygen to live. Yes. Yes, we're okay. Always a concern, but it's worth it. It's working. This is ready to land. Oh, but it can't land during dust storm. Okay, so you just have to sit in orbit. I'm glad you don't have any passengers on board, because that can be really bad for you. I didn't bring any food in that cargo. Okay, well, then we'll just have to sustain ourselves based on what you guys can make. Please tell me you guys are doing okay. The wheatgrass might be happening. We're just having to sit here and look at it, I guess. With speed 3, it'll get there. Just ticking along. You guys probably don't have to deal with any threats. Yeah, Renegades in the Dome, 0. So you're fine. Infirmary. I mean, you guys are basically just applying band-aids, but I'm sure that's okay. Lifetime, 4. That's actually great, because you guys are not doctors. Lifetime 96 for visitors for grocer. Alright, that actually makes a great deal of sense. That gives you any social at all? No, just food and shopping. That service is playing, which I guess is how that goes. Yeah, we have no social things at all. Making a bar would be pretty good if we could do it. We'll let this sit and wait. Okay, so what's the potential here? Potential is 15 for an optimal harvest. Okay, we're hanging around 10.6. That's not terrible, especially for guys who aren't trained. Let's go and get some supplies for you guys. Also, maybe get some more water. We're starting to produce oxygen again, which is great. Yeah, total demand's only 0.7. That's pretty good. Hydroponic bays might actually be producing oxygen. A little bit. Tiny bit. Yeah, 0.1 for each of these. Not huge, but not bad. Right, I called in a couple more drones. Okay, you're fueling. You should not be gathering exports. I'm not pulling in those exports. Not going to get money that way. This is currently
Sector
working,
scanned.
Right? Can't tell. Can't tell. Oh, with the waste rock. Right, these guys also have waste rock. I keep forgetting that's a thing. So it should be pulled down here, I would guess. They don't have any stored waste rock, so that's got to be what's happening. Oh, they have a little bit of stored, but not too much. No restrictions for workers. Obviously, we want to salvage it. Or don't care about. Yeah, see, the building wasn't going thunk, thunk, thunk before. So I don't know if it really is working or not. I can't upgrade it. The production per soul is now 4. It used to be like 1, so that's actually great. Food I'm worried about. Food I'm definitely worried about. Okay, so we just keep our eye on it here. This is probably at least another soul away from a harvest. And the harvest has dropped from 10 to 8, so that's not great. Consumption is down to 5, though. How did that happen? I'm very puzzled about the whole food consumption thing. I'm puzzled about the consumption in general. Only have 3.2 stored in... Is that true? 3.4, but yeah, that's true. It's a little worrying. You only have a 1.4 to 1.3 now. Yeah, you guys are not well trained. That is the problem with not going for the training, guys. Well, I mean, you guys are barely going to be able to keep up, but you are going to keep up, right? I mean, you'd think as they do it, they would get better, but I don't know if that's true. We have nothing in our food deposit. That is disturbing. We have something in our grocer, which is good. You ready to take off? You have electronics on you, though? Definitely should not have that. Do we not have any room? 30 out of 30 there. And 30 out of 30 there. So, yeah, we don't have room. I can make another Universal Depot. Seems a little silly, but I'll do it. There you go. That got the electronics out, or it's going to. Yeah, there we go. That did it. That did it. Okay, up and away. Yeah, I'm worried about food. I probably should have brought food on the rocket. That was my mistake. Well, now. Only 630 million. Maybe I should have put rare metals on that rocket as it left. It's going to be a while until the research gets into place, isn't it? Empty slot. You know what? Service bots. Why not? I have no idea what that does, but we'll figure it out. Could do something else here. Could do comforts. Hanging Gardens is a spire. Oh, that's actually better. Utility crops to utility crops. So take away service bots to utility crops. So next thing is magnetic extraction. Production increased by 50%. That's also great, assuming we don't need to upgrade for that. And we're just taking it along. We're making sure we don't starve to death. And that's looking iffy right now. Down to 3 food. Well, we know from our last episode, or last game, whatever it was, last colony, with the followers of the Ark, that it takes a long time to starve to death. So, as long as, I mean, we could just make wheat grass the whole way through. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Let's wait until this is done.
For the first time, a human has been born on Mars. It's truly a unique miracle.
Okay, well, first Martian born, that's cool. Oops. We actually get evaluated? Oh no, the evaluation is usually like do 100 research or something. Okay, yeah. Or do 40 research in 100 days or something like that. It's almost done.
It takes more than bravery to be a pioneer of the Martian frontier. Or at least it should.
Right, founder Quarantine Maurer has the coward trait. Courage is finite. Is it though? I guess maybe it is. Also, what are the numbers on their chest? That's kind of weird. Yeah, without specialists, the maximum crop there. I mean, these are all going to... Looks like they're all going to be harvested around the same time. Yeah, there we go. So we just got 1 harvest there, which wasn't much, but at least put us on 13. That's something. And that's going to decrease immediately as, you know, people... Oh no, you know what? It was all these 3 procking at once. That's what it was. Okay, well, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. We did not starve to death, so huzzah. It's been Surviving Mars on PC Universe, here, PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.